Tak ahoj, tohle je třetí díl Naviscastu. Jsme tady v Praze, v Magenta Experience Centru. A o čem dneska ten podcast bude, Evo?
Dnešní podcast bude velmi speciální, protože dnešní podcast bude v angličtině, jelikož tu máme 2 studentky z Francie, z městečka vedle Paříže Amiens. A budeme tady mluvit o našem exchange program z Erasmu. Okay, I'll switch to English now so we can start. And okay, girls, I want you to introduce yourself a little bit so we know who are we talking to.
Okay. So I'm Elia, and I'm from France. I go to high school in Amiens, in lycée Robert de Luzarches, and I'm 15.
All right, thank you. And you?
So my name is Isaline, I'm 15 years old and I'm going to high school in Luzarches too, in the north of France, and I'm in exchange in Czech Republic.
So, if you had to describe your hometown, Amiens, in 3 words, what would they be?
I think like mostly food, because there's a lot of places with food.
And what is your favorite restaurant here? There. Wait, one more time. And what is your favorite restaurant in Amiens?
I think they have like very good sushi places.
Yeah, and there's like a meat place that I absolutely love, but I don't remember the name of it.
It's
but-
totally okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the other 2 words?
Oh yeah.
Architecture. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the Great Castle in Amiens.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe cathedral, because we have the biggest cathedral in France.
Mhm.
And do you know how tall it is?
I have no clue, but I know that you can put twice the one in Paris in it.
Whoa,
Whoa,
that's a
that
pretty,
must be really tall.
that's pretty darn
Okay.
big.
So we'll go to another question. Before coming here, what did you imagine the Czech Republic would be like?
I imagined this country like very dark, like
Yeah, because we have a lot of like Gothic
Cathedrals. We have a lot of Gothic, and yeah, we have a lot of good-
Gothic architecture,
Yeah.
yeah, and
which is really dark.
and I thought like also about the weather, very like windy.
Yeah. I mean, it must be pretty much colder than in France, I can imagine.
In fact, it's
Not really, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's in fact warmer, I think.
oh, yeah. Like when it's starting spring, we call it babilato in here. It means that the weather changes really quickly. Like one day
Yeah.
it's sunny and it's almost 20 degrees outside, and next day it's raining and it's like 7 degrees. So yeah, we call this babilato. So
Yeah.
it
Okay.
changes quickly. Is there anything else you would add in that question?
The food. When we like arrived the first day and we saw the food, we were like,
Ooh.
why not? Okay. And I just like tasted it. I just looked at my friend. I was like,
Yeah.
how? Okay, why not? And I just like didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
I think Czech kitchen is still wonderful, and you just had best experience.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe canteen
the
is not
first
the...
food they had here was universal brown sauce with bread dumplings and beef meat. So yeah, it's one of the like I think in the like lower category of Czech foods. Not so, I personally like it, but there are people in Czech who really hates it. So I think
Yeah.
it's totally normal. You wouldn't eat it. So yeah.
Breathe.
Okay.
When you got here, what was your first impression?
roads were like, they had holes in it, a lot of holes in the road. And I was like trying to sleep just a little bit, and I couldn't because of the road, and it was really funny. Everyone was laughing.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, like, I think there is a highway, it's called D1, and there is a Czech joke about it that there was never time it was fully, like, rideable. There is always some part under construction.
Okay.
I have another like joke for it. I heard it like before. It's because this D1 road goes from Prague to Brno, and here in Czech we have like a bad reputation about Brno, or like
It's not
people
really-
like make fun of it, of
Yeah.
this town.
Yeah.
So we are saying like the road is always unrideable, or like there's a lot of
Bumps.
bumps
And
because
holes.
people don't want to go to Brno.
Yeah.
So they won't get there. Okay, so was there anything that was difficult or confusing for you when you came to Czech Republic?
I think like the language is very different from French, and so we cannot understand a single word.
Yeah, I would say the accent do
Yeah.
Yeah.
the biggest like impact on it, because when I hear you, I think if I heard it in like my Czech accent, I would understand it maybe a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
And the same goes like for you. If you
Yeah.
heard us in Czech, like in French accent, it would be better or like more understandable, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe also the difference between Czech crowns and euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it confusing for you, like, or do you like it? How is it different?
I think it's better like in Czech Republic than in
Yeah?
France.
Really?
It's a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I wasn't like expecting that, because in Prague everything is like much expensive
Yeah.
than in like other bigger towns.
And also there is a debate that some people want to change Czech crowns to euros, but I'm part of the people who want Czech crowns to stay here.
Like it's a debate because euros would be better for economical side.
Yeah.
Because like more people would come in, it would be easier for them. The how do you say it? Planes would be faster, because when you like go to Czech Republic and wait for another plane, you have to use some kind of money, and it has to be in Czech money. So yeah, that's pretty. I would say in that case euros would be better, but also people like to stay at Czech crowns because it's more historical and it has a meaning behind.
Let's start with another set of questions. We have the school program that was created by our wonderful teachers, of course. What did you like the most in the program until now?
I think it's like the activities and our partner, our Czech partner. Like you guys are so nice.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Thank you.
Like you made our trip
Yeah.
like very wonderful and memorable.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot.
Okay, so just an extra thing to add. Our like theme for this week, while the French students are here, is street art, and we had a presentation about street art, and we kind of tried some kinds of street art, like spraying on walls. And on Monday, we'll do something like bigger, like our own piece of street art on our school wall, which will be permanent there.
And Eve?
And what are you looking forward to most from now on?
The graffiti.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
graffiti project.
Yeah,
I'm so
I
excited for it.
understand.
Too.
Yeah, me
I
too.
really want to try it. Yeah.
So, another set of questions. What was your first... I'll start it again. What was your first impression of the Czech Republic?
I think it was like the road, because when we were in the bus, there were like a lot of bumps and holes, and I was like trying to sleep, and I couldn't because of the bumps, and I was like, how is this possible to have so much bumps?
Okay, yeah, there is a joke about our highway. It's called D1, and it's from Prague to Brno. And some Prague people, and pretty much whole surroundings of Prague, they make jokes around Brno. And this joke is like that the road is so messy because no one wants to go there.
Yeah, because like everyone in Czech joke about Brno. Nobody like.
But not people in Brno and
Yeah,
in Morava.
they take it seriously there, but I think Brno is a joke. Yeah, I don't like going there.
All right.
Okay, what surprised you the most here?
I think it was like the uniforms. We came and your school has uniforms, and
Yeah.
it's like new for us because
Yeah.
we don't have those.
I think I like it because
I really like it.
Yeah.
you can just put it on in the morning. You don't have to think much about what you will wear. So
I think that's the biggest plus for me. With the uniforms. And to be honest, we have like a wide range of selection. We have like polo shirts, t-shirts, ties, skirts, pants. We can even wear shorts in summer. So
maybe we'll even have quarter zip. So
yeah, our principal is thinking about new sets of uniforms, like bigger sweatshirts, like
Oh, yeah.
hoodies or quarter zips.
so
Okay.
we're really thankful.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
we'll even get a uniform umbrella. We joked
Really?
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very controversial question in France. The government is talking about if there should be uniforms or not.
Mhm.
And to be honest, I don't really like uniforms.
Yeah.
Honestly, it depends. If it's pretty, like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, but if it's what they show us, no, we won't be wearing them.
Do you
Yeah.
like Navis uniforms?
Yeah, to be honest, it's really cute. I
And
love
Yeah.
it.
I think it's also because we're not used to you are used to wear uniforms, so
Yeah, maybe we have a little bit different opinion on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what is our exchange about, of course. So, maybe let's move to the next set of questions. School and studying. What do you think is the biggest difference between the French and Czech school systems?
The schedule, like you have a pretty
Nice schedule.
All right.
yeah.
Do you think we have it better?
Yeah,
And here?
because I think you start at
8:50.
8:15 and end at 5 or 4:30,
4:30 is the
Okay.
latest we end.
Yeah. and that's not the case in France.
Yeah.
And when do
We
you start and end?
we start at 8 a.m. and
Yeah, but we have to be earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the class starts at 8
Oh.
and
Mm.
we end at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And
And do you have the thing? I'm not sure if your school applies to it, but I heard that most of the French schools have like one day of the week free.
No,
No,
Oh.
like
you have both.
we have it in elementary school. Like on
Yeah.
Wednesday we don't have school, but in middle school in high school, like in middle school we only have the morning, and in high school the whole day.
That's crazy.
it's like,
And how many classes do you have in one day?
Depends.
yeah,
Like,
honestly, it depends because sometimes we have one subject and we have like 4 hours a day of that
Oh,
subject.
mm.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you even have time to learn in the end of the day?
We're,
We try to.
yeah, we're kind of like forced to do homework for the next day, and it took like around 2 hours of homework.
And how long are your free like breaks?
We have a break in the morning, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you have like 4 hours of work and then 10 minutes.
No, we have 2 hours and
Yeah,
a
okay.
break of 10 minutes, 2 hours,
Oh.
and it's 1 hour or 2. It depends on the schedule.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, and we have
Damn.
another break on the afternoon of 10 minutes.
Oh, I think we can be glad for
Yeah.
our school system because we have like a 45-minute class or hour and a half. That's the longest like we can have one class. It's
Okay.
1 hour and a half, and we have like 2 10 minutes break, 1 25-minute break, and then we have like the big lunch break.
Okay.
So, damn. I'm really glad for our school system right now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, another question. Did anything about Czech students surprise you?
No.
Oh, the fact that you always have food with you.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Řízky v chlebu. That's like, sorry, I said it in Czech. That's like the most common thing we pack when we are going out somewhere and we need to have lunch. It's like 2 pieces of bread and a schnitzel between them.
And also socks in sandals.
No, that's not food, that's outfit. We wear like,
That's not outfit, that's identity.
that's like sandals, you know sandals?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we put socks while
Yeah.
we put on sandals.
It's strange, but I mean, all Czechs like it, so.
Oh yeah. And you don't wear shoes in the school. Like I saw. Like,
yeah, maybe some people are lazy and they don't have shoes on, but like
Yeah,
it's
they were, like,
mandatory for
big.
us to have
To have shoes or like
some
Flips.
sort
change.
slips.
Yeah, slips.
Yeah, but maybe some students like don't.
V pohodě. Maybe some students, pokračuj.
I wanted to say don't give a fuck, but I can't say that. Okay, maybe some students forgot and they don't wear them, but it's
Yeah,
mandatory
no,
for us to wear.
just like in slips, slippers,
Like you have to have
shoes, like
shoes
proper
like
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can have slips. It's totally okay.
Well, in France, if a teacher sees us with slips, they're gonna like tell us to go home and change.
Oh.
Yeah.
And like if you don't, if do you have some kind of dress code, or you can wear whatever you want?
We can wear whatever we want, but like we have to stay respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
formal.
Yeah.
And we cannot wear like any necklaces with religious meaning.
Yeah.
Like a hijab or
Even
anything.
even if you are like
Yeah.
Yeah,
religious,
because
you
we
can
have like something in France. Like, I don't know how to say it in English.
Yeah.
Like,
Like we cannot show our religion at all.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. I think for us, I think they would be respectful at our school about it.
Mhm.
Like Christianity is like the most.
yeah.
Most students are Christian, but I don't know.
think
Maybe if someone believed
no.
in something else, they would.
Our school respects other religions. too.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say. I would say that.
Then another question. What would you recommend to French people who would visit the Czech Republic next year?
Oh, to visit the National Theatre where we saw the
Yeah.
ballet.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Another extra thing to add in. 2 days ago, we were in National Theatre to see a modern ballet, Avant-Garde.
There were 3 parts, and I think all 3 of them were nice. Which one did you like the most?
I personally think I really loved the first one and the second one.
Yeah. Okay. Just another extra thing to add in. The first part was 4 Seasons. Vivaldi played there. Not real Vivaldi.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like the orchestra
Of
played
course.
Vivaldi. And it was like really like big on the eye. It was I don't know how to say it.
They
like-
played wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second part was more about like love and emotions. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think I like the first part the most
Mm-hmm.
too. It was like really I like how they played with the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was totally dark. Sometimes there was like really bright light, and sometimes there were just like little piece of light.
I like the third part the
Yeah,
most
me too.
because the dances they were like incredible. I never seen someone dance like this.
I would personally say the third one wasn't really ballet. It was more like modern dance because
Yeah.
there were like really sharp, quick motions,
Yeah.
and there wasn't any like ballet choreography, I would say. I think that was the least like enjoyable for me because I didn't really understand it, and I tried not to laugh when they did like the sounds with it. Like they danced and they made sounds with their mouth, and I thought it was so funny. I don't know why.
It's alright. Everyone has the right.
Yeah.
to.
Okay, another question. Have you learned any funny Czech word?
The first Czech word I learned, like it was in France, but it's not really nice word, so
Well,
Right.
maybe we can learn you something right now.
Mhm.
Maybe
We can teach you something.
řeřicha. Oh, that's a hard word.
Yeah, it's like hardest word in Czech.
Maybe not now.
She's kind of vicious.
What is something like a little bit?
Mm,
334 stříbrných stříkaček stříklo přes 330. That's like the Czech tongue twist.
Oh,
I think it's
tu
the...
crois que c'est énorme.
yeah.
Can you tell us some French tongue twist?
So, anticonstitutionnellement.
And we have like an even longer one. It's anti-gouvernementalisation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite short because our longest tongue twisters are like really long.
Yeah, we have like
Uh,
Královna Klára na klavír hrála.
Okay.
but that's short too. I was
Yeah,
wait. I have to
remember.
with the Řek one. Přišel za mnou jeden Řek a ten mi řekl, kolik je v Řecku řeckých řek, a já mu řekl, že nejsem Řek, abych mu řekl, kolik je v
Okay.
Řecku řeckých řek.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's...
Interesting.
We
Yeah,
have, like
we like that was just one word, but we have sentences
Yeah.
too.
les chaussettes de l'archiduchesse sont-elles sèches?
Archi
Archi-sèches.
sèche.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard.
Wow. But wait, I want to learn. I want to like show you something. Like,
Teach you.
teach you something. Yeah,
Yeah.
teach you. I want to say learn. What is like really like?
I would start with the
subtle?
basics like hello.
I think they
Ahoy.
know that.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, yeah.
Ahoy.
That's the only one I know.
Nebo jako buď sticha.
No. No. I would start with the řeřicha. I think it would be
No.
funny. It's like R word, but with like a diagram.
Mhm.
Okay.
Try first. You can try je.
Okay, that's good.
It was very good.
Hle.
Yeah, and now je.
Share.
Hle, že.
Okay.
Ře.
Okay.
It's hard, but like
Yeah.
řeřicha.
Huh?
I don't know. No, it's totally okay. I think if I tried any of your words, I would be bad.
I know. Wat is wegvoetig.
Okay. But I wanted to learn. There's one thing I wanted to learn. How do I like say croissant, but like perfectly in a
Okay.
perfect like
Croissant.
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 To like
Like croix.
Croissant.
Croissant. No, I say it with like
yeah.
Would we like croissant?
croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. No, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, but so you don't know much of the Czech words,
No.
No.
but I think it's really hard to learn them because they're quite hard. 333 stříbrných stříkaček
Okay,
stříkala
you don't-
přes 333 stříbrných střech.
You don't have to confuse
Now
them
try
even
that.
more.
Okay.
If you could take one thing from Czech culture back to France, what would it be?
To be honest, I don't really know about Czech culture. Like.
It can be also like if you like the school system or
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we take it.
Take it
Yeah.
and run.
We
Yeah.
can give you ours if
Yeah.
you want.
No, no, thank you. We're good.
You do. Oh, sorry. That's okay. If you had a chance to take the same trip again, would you do it, or would you choose another country?
Oh, I would totally do
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah, you like Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And if there's like something you want to like see or learn about it in the next few days you are going to be here, what is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's so many things to be honest to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. After this, we'll go to Prague
Yeah.
to see Petřín,
I
which is a Czech Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
Okay.
And yeah, I hope you like it. It's much smaller,
Yeah.
but like
I saw like a face that was like cut, moving. Like,
Franz Kafka face. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's in Prague, but I don't know where exactly.
Okay.
It's I don't
We
know.
can take you there today.
Yeah, we can take it. I mean, if we have time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it would be nice.
So,
We also have a statue of two people being on a geography map of Czechia.
Oh yeah. You told us like
Yeah.
earlier.
Mhm.
I think I don't know how is it called, Brody?
I don't know.
Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll show you that too
Okay.
if I find it.
Czech people are really good in making hilarious stuff. So.
Yeah. Like the purple middle finger on
Okay.
Czech government
Alright.
building. That was protest because a president we didn't really like, or like only like older people liked him, but the
Yeah.
younger one didn't. It's called I can say that.
You can't, but we are.
One person who's like really good at street art and is famous for it here made like 10 meters long, I think, or maybe longer, middle finger that was facing like the place where the president
It's
is.
so funny.
We are taking it too far into politics
Yeah.
because
It's not here anymore.
heard-
It was like
Okay.
I heard French people are also passionate about politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh.
have to.
Yeah. And we protest
Yeah.
a lot everywhere. Anytime, everywhere, like even in school, we were like
Did you
drawing things
did
on our
you
shirts.
join like some protest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did.
And what was the protest about?
It was about school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
school system.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think one time, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, our school didn't go to school for like 2 weeks because the government decided to put less money on schools. And our teachers just said, don't go to school. This is a protest. We want
Yeah.
And it wasn't like principal made us free break. The teachers told us that maybe the principal like was okay with it too. We don't go
Yeah.
to school, but it was like a protest.
What about you? If you could do the trip to France again, would you do it?
Yeah, I would, especially to Amiens because I really liked the town and also the people. But to be honest, I had the bad first impression from Paris because of the street full of,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it smells.
and sex shops. So
Oh yeah. What? Well, I wasn't in France, so
Yeah.
there are,
Near the Moulin Rouge,
yeah.
like in the street of Moulin Rouge, there are a lot of sex shops.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing we saw when we were there.
I think the boys liked it.
All right.
It's like a huge street that was just made for this, and
Yeah,
yeah,
but I think that's the only street
yeah,
that
it's
you
the-
have
it's
it.
like that.
There are still some pretty things on the street, like the Moulin Rouge was like the mill, or
The
The-
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
yeah, it was like pretty. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, I had enough of Paris, but I would totally come back to France one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't like went to France, but if I could see France, I would totally do it because I think France is really pretty, and I would like to visit other places than Paris. I think
Yeah.
when I think of France, the only thing I think of is Paris. Like everyone
Yeah.
talks only about Paris. I think the other places must be so beautiful too.
Yeah,
That's something like in
the
Czech. the
south
only
of France, it's pretty.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
south is wonderful.
But you said that like the north is kinda in a competition with South?
Yeah, in soccer.
Ah,
You have two main clubs. So Paris Saint-Germain,
mhm,
which is Paris,
Mhm.
and l'OM, which is Marseille,
mhm.
and it's in the south. And yeah.
Yeah, that's something
Yeah.
like Sparta and
Yes.
Slavia in here. I don't think they're from different parts of Czech.
No, it's both from Prague, but
Both are
people
from-
are really passionate.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if people are more passionate about ice hockey or football at this point. They both are like totally really passionate.
Great influence on those parts.
Yeah. Well, in ice hockey we only have we have more teams, but only one is like the that goes to the bigger competitions.
yeah.
So we only cheer for that one. But in soccer we have two main soccer teams, Sparta and Slavia, and people are like, you either like Sparta or you either like Slavia. There's no
Yeah.
in between. You have to, and you fight if you see someone. Nah, I don't really like. I just know about it, but I don't really cheer for one
Yeah.
more than the other. I'm
Okay.
just like, oh my god, football.
Neutral, like
Yeah, I don't care
Switzerland.
about it.
Yeah.
What team are you on?
I'm not really into when there is a team to choose, I always choose the national, like on the national, on the competition.
Yeah, so if Slavia plays, you cheer for Slavia. When Sparta plays, you cheer for Sparta.
Not really.
No, okay, super, tak jsem to zadebila. Děkuju. Okay.
Did you know that we are really good in ice hockey?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
I think that's
too.
the only thing we are famous for. No, not the only thing.
There are
but,
more things, certainly.
Yeah, but in sports,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think the most
Yeah.
is the ice hockey. I'm really sad about the
Yeah, the
world competition
mhm,
because we were, I think, fourth, or we were just below the finale.
mhm.
Yeah.
The
There-
top.
Final part. Yeah, we lost against Canada.
and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
really
for, 1
close
point.
because we were
We were 3-3, I think,
Yeah.
and it was after time, so they were playing till one of them do
Yeah.
the final
Okay.
goal.
Yeah.
I can say
Mhm.
goal, and the Canada won. So
Yeah.
that's kind of sad, but I think we were really good.
But when we won the competition, everyone was in this national move, and
Yeah,
Some-
everyone was
someone even lit up cars.
Oh, yeah.
we are crazy when we win. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
It's same in France.
Yeah.
I know a friend that went to Paris to see.
Ligue des Champions.
Yeah. And either way, if we win or even if we lost, you're gonna see cars on fire, everything broken, and
Maybe not that extreme for us. I only saw a car on fire once, and that was in Ústí nad Labem. You don't want to go to Ústí nad Labem. That's the forbidden place you don't go to.
Okay.
And so, do you have stereotypes about France?
Oh yeah.
That's a good
I
question.
think the I don't know the word. Croissant thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Croissant.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I think that's the biggest stereotype.
Yeah.
And maybe when I think of France, I just think pastries, coffee, I know it's not a stereotype here, but I think of bonjour and bonsoir,
Okay.
the difference between it. And if someone say bonjour too late or bonsoir too early, you're so mad
Yeah.
about it. That's the stereotype I have in head,
Yeah.
but I don't think
Yeah.
anyone else.
No,
has.
to be honest, I thought not the same stereotype, of course. I thought that French people, because you have really delicate and good food, I thought you eat a lot, but I was
No.
missed.
I think you eat so much less than us.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
for us, when we have it's not in every house, but I think most of the house has like on a weekend some traditional like family dinner, family lunch, and there's so much food. Like you have soup, main course, and then you have like a lot of desserts or things
we
like
have
that.
it too, like for example at my grandma's house every weekend or 1 week out of 2 we go there and we have like 2 entrees, like a kind of meat that you eat before the main course, course, dessert, cheese, and
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah, maybe it's like compensate.
Yeah.
We have it like, but I think the family lunches and dinners are the best. I love them.
Yeah, I also some people I know, they before I went to France, they asked me to ask you if you eat frogs.
No.
I think that's only for tourists. Like,
that's like a really tourist trap.
yeah.
And if there was like the most, I don't want to say bizarre but like the most strange thing you eat, like you don't think we eat, and it would be like, oh my god, for us.
Some people eat
Snails, yeah, we heard about that too.
Yeah, and there was this cheese on this from some island that has worms in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The illegal cheese with maggots in it. Yeah.
We have like
cheese with worms.
Yeah.
And you eat it with the worms, or like you take the worm out.
They said it's illegal, like.
Oh yeah, illegal. Sorry. Oh damn. Yeah.
there's a lot of different like type of cheese.
Yeah.
You have a lot of type of. When I was there, I tasted so many, and it was like so different.
Yeah.
Because in Czech we have like Niva.
Idem. Cheddar.
Yeah.
To tak všechno.
Yeah, we have some.
We have
We have some
5
cheese,
types of cheese, and we are
but
happy
the
about it.
taste wasn't as like
Tasty.
it wasn't as tasty as in France.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good. Well, do you have any other questions?
No.
Maybe we can like go to an end.
First I would ask another question.
Okay, tak se ještě zeptej.
If you have any stereotypes about us. You said you don't know many things, but if
Czech
there is
stereotypes.
something.
Actually,
Well, you don't
not.
learn that much about us.
No,
so
so
you don't
I
have
had one stereotype because I talked to my grandma that was going to Czech Republic, and she said, "Oh, I think the people there are really cold and mean and everything," and it's like the opposite, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like you're really nice.
I think it's like
It depends.
it depends.
Yeah.
Some people are meaner than the others.
yeah, because I think we like consider Czechia as an Eastern country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have some stereotypes like about Russia or like Eastern
Slavic
countries. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our like Czechia, it's between we don't really are in the Slavic part of Europe, but I think most of us had like Slavic childhood or like things that are normal in Slavic culture are also like normal for like me. I don't know. It's like parts of it. It depends. Maybe some people like, I don't know how to tell it like better.
Yeah, that we don't really belong there, but before a lot of people grew up in the culture, so
So that's maybe why. Is it like we kind of relate to it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all.
Mhm.
Anyone else has a question?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Well, it's an exchange
Mhm.
program.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
No, sorry, that was mean. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the end of our podcast. And
Konec našeho Naviscastu. Jo, promiň, bože, ti skáču do řeči.
ne, pojď, je to pojď. Ukončíme to v češtině radši.
Takže konec 3. dílu Naviscastu a těšíme se na vás příště.
Tak jo.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.